How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with fucking mystery beers. Love me some mystery beers. This beer, mystery beer, thank you very much, comes courtesy of Bill from Florida. I did an unboxing. I said he was from Ohio. I don't know why. I have the box sitting right next to me right now. I didn't just unpack it. Sometimes it takes a while for me to get rid of the boxes. And he's from Florida, so I don't know what the hell happened there. So thank you very much, Bill. What's a mystery beer? It's a beer with duct tape on it. It's actually not all of them come with duct tape on it, but I like it when they have duct tape on it. They're beers people send me, and I open them, and then I drink them, and then I talk about them. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what other pure way of beer drinking do you want me to do? So, I'm super excited when people send them to me because it's the only way I can really do them. It's one of my favorite series to do. So. Thank you very much, everybody that sent me mystery beers. But in particular, Bill, let's dive into this sucker, see what she's got. Duct tape top on a top here. Next time, there's a logo up there, and he doesn't want me to know. I appreciate it. Give this a pour. Okay, what do we have? Stout? It's got to be a stout. Okay, you know, it could be a porter. It could be a Baltic porter. I have no idea. But, let's see. You know, pinky finger, you know. Kind of like a malted malt ball colored head. Nice creaminess to it. Pretty uniform, tight, compact bubbles. And she's got some darkness to her. So she looks like a stout. She looks like a porter. More stouty. Or Baltic porterish. Higher ABV. No idea from the look, but when it has that kind of density to it, you kind of guess a little bit. See if we can get a nose. Yeah, I step back from that assessment of a higher ABV stout. Still smells like a stout or more of a robust kind of porter, right around the 6 to 8% range. Nice, rich, malty chocolateness, a little bit of kind of bitter astringency to that roasted malt. Nothing too crazy, but there's an added kind of chocolate component. So, you know, there's some cocoa in there. Sometimes I confuse vanilla with cocoa. I don't know why my brain does that, but I'm pretty much, I think we're dealing with just cocoa here because I usually get a bit of a sweeter vibe off those kind of vanilla vibes, but it doesn't have that kind of overt sweetness. A bit more kind of not bittering, but just it's more savoriness. Words are hard today. So yeah, roasted malts, chocolate, sweetness, nothing too big. Like I said, 6 to 7, maybe 8% max. That's it. So I don't think there's much else going on with this beer besides that. Let's give it a whirl. Cheers. Yeah. It's small, lower ABV, again, 6, 7, 8%, probably closer to 6, 7. Chocolatey, kind of stout, or like Baltic porter. I keep flipping between the two. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think it's a porter. I think it's a lower ABV stout or a Baltic porter. A little kick of chocolate in there, and that's it. That's all there is to it. It's not bad. There's a little bit of subtle metallic astringency, and very, very subtle, but I can look past it. Nice mouthfeel. Nice creaminess to it. Kind of veering towards a porter in that mouthfeel range, but it doesn't quite get there. Hence me thinking the whole stout thing. The chocolate is pretty robust, nice and tasty. Well, there is a little bit of bittering from those roasted malts. Going to bounce it off a little bit. It's nice. Let's put it this way. If this is 8%, I like it. If this is 6%, it's really good. Only because the flavors I'm getting from there typically are something that you're dealing with. It's hard to get at a lower ABV, so I'm kind of hoping this comes in at a lower ABV. It's like a mocha stout. You know what I mean? It reminds me of a couple different beers I've had over the years, but definitely not even close to a barrel-aged beer. Not some super syrupy, adjuncty laden beer. It's just, you know, nice stout, chocolate vibes. That'd be that. Done and done. I dig it though. So there you go. That's all I got. It's pretty basic. There's not much to it. Let's give it a. How do I get this open? Just pull really hard. Oh, I know. Okay. Well, this is going to be a fun one. Why? because this, my friends, is Nib Smuggler by Funky Buddha. It was actually bottled 4/2/2018. At least that's what it says on the side here. I don't know when that label was made. I don't actually... No. No, see, that's weird. Why does it say that on the side? It must be some secondary market thing. This is actually bottled on November 6, 2017. Why do I say this is fun? I reviewed this beer about 2-3 weeks ago. It kind of popped into my mind a little bit just because it came from Florida. I'm like, it kind of tastes like Nib Smuggler. I should fucking say that shit. When it actually pops in my head, it's a porter. Okay, well, I was really trying to get away from that porter end of things, but it's a porter brewed with cocoa and cacao nibs and vanilla beans. So there you go. See, I should stuck to my guns. I'm like, okay, I think it's just chocolate. It's not vanilla. But it's not a big portion of vanilla, but there's sweetness there. So yeah, on the side here it says nothing too crazy. Over here it says, is the finest, purest black cocoa straight from the source of the rugged mountains of Brazil, where the chocolate is life. We smuggle these beans back in our brew house, where they were blended with a creamy milk porter and fragrant Madagascar vanilla beans. Get cocoaed up. Yeah, that's kind of like where one of my flaws really lie when it comes to beers. Sometimes I have a hard time distinguishing kind of chocolate from vanilla. It just goes to show you, I was so kind of like, okay, this is what this beer is. There's no vanilla in there, so I need to be a little bit more kind of, I don't know if it's a flaw where I just can't get it, or I just haven't, kind of paid attention enough, practice enough, but I don't really practice, I just drink beer. But anyway, it'll be fun to put this up, because actually this review that I did of this beer, I haven't posted. So what I'll do is, you're going to watch this, I'm going to put this up for Mystery Beer Monday, I forget when it's going to go up, but I'll post this, and then probably an hour or two later, I'll post the my other review of the one I knew what it was, and that way we can go in and you can see how it changed. Your perception of what you're drinking versus when it comes in blind. This is kind of when stuff really gets kind of cool for me, because what I'm going to say in that video is not a fabrication. It's not like me making stuff up, but it's you go into a beer, you have a preconceived notion. This I do not. Now, granted, I don't know what the other date was on the other bottle. I don't know if I read the date on it. It could be, older or fresher. That could change the beer quite a bit. But it'll be cool to have that little side by side. This has happened a couple times in mystery beers, and I'm really tickled pink when it does. So thank you very much, Bill. It'll be fun to kind of see that happen. So let's talk about it. I forget what I said last time, which is even better. So now I can talk about it. It's one of the better kind of chocolatey milk porters that I've had as of late. It's quite nice, actually. It's a nice, drinkable, chuggable, well done, lower ABV. I didn't even talk about the ABV, did I? I think it's hidden underneath this label. Let's see if I can get this kind of secondary label off here. 6.3. So spot on with that. 6.3%, like I said. If it was 8%, I'd like it. If it was 6%, I'd love it. So there you go. I really kind of dig it for its lower ABV and what it's doing. You know what I mean? This is where kind of it came off a bit more kind of Baltic portery stouty for me. And I'm curious to see what my other self says in the non-mystery version of this beer. But yeah, I dig it. Availability, value. It's Funky Buddha. It should be hard to get. I mean, it's a bottle. I assume this might be Mix of Six selection. That's what this label probably is down there for Mix of Six purposes, I'm guessing. And leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like porters and you like chocolate and vanilla. Again, like I wasn't got a ton of vanilla on there, but it's giving you a lot past what a base porter would give you in a low ABV and a really tasty package. So if you like chocolate, if you like vanilla, and you like porters, or conversely, you like stouts and you like bigger stouts and you like a big, robust flavoring in your stouts, but you want to drink a couple of them instead of some crazy, 14% batter stout, you know what I mean? This is going to do you proper. So there you go. Another review in the books down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers, type that into Google. You see me doing social media stuff over there. Beer Massive, type that into Google. See me doing the whole podcasting stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little Funky Buddha jammer right now, and hope to see you next time. Cheers.